Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? I want to kind of briefly send this message out to talk to you about what we're doing next, and that's an online seminar. And I know what you're thinking. This is an e-learning class. How are we supposed to do a university-style seminar in an e-learning class? For one thing, we're all in different schools, different cities in some cases, and we all have the course at different times. All very true, all very valid points. But thanks to the wonders of technology, this is a very doable thing. So the first thing to try to make this easier for you is I have tried to put you in groups that are in similar geographic locations. Now, this is great if you guys want to get together and film this. Um, you can, you're all in the same room. I'm totally cool with that. If not, virtually is good as well. You can do a combination of both if that's what's easiest. You're going to get together and you're going to talk about the material. Okay, so this isn't one of these traditional like presentations where you stand up at the front of the room and you're like, today I am going to talk to you about penguins. Penguins are black and white, or they might be white and black. They live in the Arctic. They have happy feet. No, you don't have to do it like that. This is you talking. Um, when you get to university, this is going to be one of the most important skills that you're going to have. You may have, even if you're not taking history, a seminar mark that reaches somewhere from 30 to 50% of your overall mark. So, this ability to interact with your classmates and have a real conversation about the topics and materials is extremely important. So, how do you get started on this? Well, the first thing is, as I said, you've got groups assigned to you. Start to reach out to those groups. You can email the class, just by going into D2L. If you go into the course tools section of the class, you're actually going to see something that says class list. Click on that, and you'll see the members of that group. Reach out and try to ensure that you can find a time that works for everyone. Okay. That's really your first step, kind of establishing contact with each other. So once you have that contact with each other, you've got the material for the seminar. I have posted it in the document for you in the announcement. Start to go through, take some notes. Do not read off of your notes. This is really important. Again, I'm going to be marking you for your conversation skills here, not your presentation skills. Um, so just have this conversation. I'm really kind of looking for you to talk for anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes. I really suggest using Zoom. It's free. You can record it. Matter of fact, I'm recording on it right now. Uh, but it's only free for 30 minutes and it cuts you off. So you're going to want to appoint one or two people to kind of be the leaders of this presentation. We're going to be doing others, so you can always switch this up. And those people who are kind of the leaders can facilitate, or you can break the questions up. I'm going to leave that totally up to you. Also, you're not bound by just those questions. I want you to kind of see where this conversation goes. When I do this in class, sometimes I start off right here and I end off over there somewhere. Okay, I want this to be organic. Obviously, when you get to university, you might have professors just directly asking you a question about the material it was that you read. So you really want to know your material. Above all else, I want you to have fun with this. It's fun to talk to people. It's something that's a little bit outside of, just getting a lecture or a bunch of things to read. I want you to kind of get to know the material. I want you to kind of work on your communication skills, and I want you to get to know each other. Okay, in the past, when I've done this, we've actually seen a number of students become pretty good friends. I do know there's going to be the following question, because there always is, um, do we have to have our cameras on? The answer is yes. I want to see you. Okay. I don't want to be looking at a screen with just a bunch of names. I'm the only one who sees this. Okay. I'm not publishing it anywhere. It's not going on YouTube. I won't be putting it up for the rest of you to see. It's me evaluating. So what you got to do is you got to think about this like I am there in class with you. I need proof that it's you who is having this conversation. We definitely live in a world where, people can pull a fast one. So I want to make sure you're getting those marks. Look, if you're not comfortable, you can turn your camera off for small periods of time, but I want to see you for at least a majority of that time. Now, obviously, if there's some kind of issues, reach out to me and we can talk about this. The other thing is if you can't quite make it work that you to get all of the group there together, let me know. If there's a couple of groups that are having some scheduling problems or somebody misses their presentation, we can always put together a smaller group who can discuss this. And finally, I only need one of you to submit this to me on D2L. So pick one member of the group to send it to me. I don't need like 5 or 6 copies of it. Okay. I want you to really kind of get into this. I love history. I do. I know some of you are in this course for various reasons. My hope is that you have a love of history too. And the one thing that I always loved in university, and the one thing I've always loved in my classes, and the one thing I've always loved with my colleagues is talking about the history itself. Learning should be fun. It's not just sitting behind a screen, watching some videos, taking notes. And I know we've done that, but really with this platform, it's one of the things to do it. It should be interaction. It should be communication. And it should be telling each other the stories that we found to be interesting. Okay. So I want you to trust me on this. We're going to be doing this a couple of times within this course. A matter of fact, I'm going to be putting aside 5% of your overall course mark for these seminars. So it's a good enough chunk that will affect your grade. And all you have to do is talk. I have one simple rule. You say one meaningful thing, I'll give you 50% on your seminar. Now, that doesn't mean you say 2 things, you get 100. The bar is going to go up. But I'm going to watch all these videos and I'm going to evaluate you on your own separately for what you're going to share with your group and your contributions to the conversations. Okay, so I'm going to end off there. And, I want you to go out there, have some fun with this. Like I said, good luck. If you have any problems, reach out to me. Um, it's always good to try new things. With that, I'm History. Bye.